As a pre-service teacher, I remember sitting in my ed psychology classes and thinking about all the little experiments I was going to conduct on my own children and possibly students one day. Pre-service teacher Josh wondered about the reaction he would get from students if he made all the answers on a multiple choice exam the same, or if they were all the same except for one. Would that prompt students to then go back and double check every answer prior? Would they care? Would something like this be fair? I mean, if they did their homework and they knew the correct answers, a test format like this shouldn't matter. And then I wondered, would this be ethical? My prefrontal cortex was not quite developed and I had little control over where my undergraduate ideas and thoughts wandered. However, at the time, I did find a role model in a brilliant professor of science education named Dr. Jeff Weld. And like the WWJD bracelet on my wrist, I frequently asked myself, what would Jeff do? Dr. Weld took me under his wing. It was in working with him that I was first able to get published. And as a part of the process, came to better understand both the value and importance of an institutional review board, otherwise known as an IRB. IRB is an essential component of any research investigation involving subjects, and I would have said humans, and many websites list as such. However, ethically, in many cases, animals fall into this category as well. The Institutional Review Board, IRB, is an administrative body established to protect the rights and welfare of research subjects and is charged with the responsibility of reviewing, prior to its initiation, all research, whether funded or not, involving participants. And our research and dissertation is no exception, which means research involving human subjects is required to be reviewed and approved by the IRB of Wilkes University before data collection can begin. A few steps in the Wilkes IRB approval process include the following. Students who plan to include human subjects in their research must follow university procedures to apply and obtain written approval from the IRB contingent on the outcome of the proposal defense. The dissertation chair should review the application prior to its submittal and be listed as the faculty supervisor or sponsor. The IRB meets monthly from January through June and from August to December. IRB applications should be submitted at least 1 to 2 weeks prior to the meeting. The IRB application and required documents are available on the Wilkes website, right here. And it is advisable for the student to ask for the dissertation chair to review the IRB application prior to its submission. The IRB approval is to be referred to in the proposal, and the approval document from the IRB should appear as an appendix in both the proposal and the dissertation. In addition to sample letters and the informed consent, interview protocols, questionnaires, observation forms, surveys, and other data collection instruments related to the research study. Details related to the IRB process are shared in the ED 697 Dissertation Proposal Seminar and appear on the IRB web pages of the Wilkes website. Wilkes University's IRB requires that principal investigators have current training in the protection of human subjects in research and recommends completion of the free comprehensive training program available through the National Institute of Health, NIH Office of Extramural Research, found on this website here. Data collection cannot be initiated without review and approval from the IRB. A student who begins any part of the dissertation's data collection before the proposal is defended and finalized and before IRB approval is given will be in violation of the policies of the department and may result in dismissal from the doctoral program. My friends, this was a brief overview of the IRB approval process as designated by Wilkes. Thank you for both your time and for listening.